What's good with everybody? We back. We back. I'm gonna stay on here for a couple of hours until the games come on. What's going on with everybody? It is 3, 6, 17 now in the West. Good evening to everybody. Once again, NBA is not. There's no games until Thursday. So if you're a college basketball fanatic, tonight is all about college basketball. I'm not sitting here wasting some time to the game come on. I know we was on some good conversations earlier, so I decided to do my due diligence to keep the party going. So I got that much to say. I was gonna go ahead and drop this link for the brothers and even the ladies. You don't want to come here and chump it up too. It's fine. Y'all know my platform is always open to any and everybody. I don't discriminate either. But you ain't gonna take over my chat room. You ain't gonna take over my stream. That's what I mean. You ain't gonna take over the stream. But we got about 2 more weeks for college basketball to come along, and we got all these teams are getting prepared for making a final push to try to get an automatic bid. This year, myself, like that's gonna rip. Yeah, that's still. Um, myself, and my boy Underrated Darkness, we will do a basketball one. Um, I know it's gonna be definitely for the year is out. And then I am gonna do my due diligence, and I always do a bracket. Me and my friends, um, we always been doing a bracket ever since we was young. We always did. In Job Corps, we always did brackets and everything like that. Um, so I will be doing a bracket this year with them again, and we're just gonna see a lot of good teams, a lot of good runs. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell them about that place. It's always
Yo, what's good, homie?
yo, yeah, y'all.
Hey, I got a question, big bro. I got a
What's
question.
good?
How what do you think, first off, what do you think about Illinois, my fighting Atlanta, and how far do you think that we could possibly make a deep run this year?
Um, I like Illinois' team a whole lot. You know what I mean? This is one thing what people fail to realize. When you play in top conferences like that's 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 physical, like the NBA can close to be is the Big Ten. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about physicality, everything. With them, it's all about matchups. But they got a one key denominator in everything.
Yep,
One
we
key
already know.
denominator. That boy Cockburn. Give us
Yep.
free, my boy, my Jamaican man. Give us
Yeah,
free.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even know he was Jamaican, so I looked him up yesterday. I didn't even
Yeah,
know that shit.
yeah,
He's from New
yeah.
York. I think he's from New York too.
Yeah, but anyway, when it comes to Illinois, it's all about do I think they could play with anybody? Of course, because when you got great guard play and then you got a big man that you could throw the ball in the paint and he can make his free throws and you can just get him fouling out other players and stuff like that. That one player, number 33, he's gonna be better next year. He's gonna be better next year for y'all. I don't know his name, number 33. The other big guy that we playing in the paint with Coburn, he played for the Fighting Alumni, number 33. He's gonna be better next year.
Yeah, you
But
talking about Hawkins, Coleman Hawkins?
yeah, he be getting some bad. I saw a lot of the alumni games this year. He be getting a lot of bad calls. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with the territory when you're a
Yeah,
freshman
facts.
and you're trying to get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? You try to establish yourself, like, dude, you know. So he got a lot of bad calls. But listen, Illinois has a chance, man. Dude, you wasn't, dude. You anybody that play in the Big Ten, they always is liable to make a run, man. Because you know why? They style that they play, and you get physical with them. They used to that grind out style of basketball. So you actually playing in their hand. So that's why I won't be surprised if two Big Ten teams make it to the Final Four. I won't be surprised at all, honestly, because when you've been one of the best conferences in the country between them and the Big 12, some people say Big 12, some people say Big 10. It all depends on, your flavor. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not discriminating. I just think the Big 12 just honestly is better
The
because
Big 12, man.
because they got more teams in the top 10.
They got a fucking powerhouse.
And
They
they
got a
always
powerhouse.
been it. And they had and one thing about the Big Ten, a lot of people don't give them credit for this year too. Kansas and Baylor been in the top 10 all year.
That's a fact.
They ain't never fell out the top
And
10.
and Baylor ain't even really been getting no love this year.
They lost that big dude, man. That's gonna hurt their squad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Achua, whatever his name, Achui.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's nice, bro, for them, bro. But I'm not counting Baylor out though. I'm not, but they don't got the shooting though, like they had last year. They got great guards. Their best guard to me is Flagler, number 10. He's their best. He gets crazy nuts. It's crazy because he can get hot too. Like to me, I think that's their best outside shooter. They got great guard play, but all they guards don't have the shooting like last year guards. But I'm not counting Scott Drew out because they are the champions.
You know who I'm looking out for this year? Purdue. Because that dude they got on Purdue, I forgot what the kid's name is, but
Ivy,
like you said, you described him perfect. He's a taller, a little bit
John
more
Morant.
athletic. John Morant. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
he's whew.
yeah. His mama was a ball player for Purdue, and his dad was a football player. So go figure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, telling you, man, it's about to get. I'm telling you, man, college basketball about to get crazy. Man, watch that, man. I don't know, man, because I don't know how my work schedule going to be, but I'll probably be catching the evening games. You know what I'm saying? But the one until then, nigga, I'm gonna be streaming all goddamn day, nigga. If I ain't working by if I ain't working by this time next month, nigga ain't tell me that, nigga. I'm doing March Madness, nigga.
Hey, March Madness is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
And don't forget to show love, man. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and my Cash App is getting kind of. Man, I ain't got cobwebs in that motherfucker. I got a big ass. I got one of them boots that you put for when you don't pay, when you don't pay
He
when
got
you
a
pay.
card me on this
Yeah,
shit.
I got a car boot, man, on my shit, bro.
Uh,
Got a straight car boot on that shit. I know it's gonna come in time, but I know
yeah,
when
man.
people
Especially
was.
if you dropping them this content like this going back to back, man. You know you gotta bless that motherfucker a little bit, man.
Hey, man, I remember I was doing this shit every day. I remember Cass was doing it, and then it stopped
Man,
for a
we was going
long
like
time.
15 hours, T Price. Remember that shit when we
Nah,
first
I
went
remember
first?
that 24-hour one.
Oh man,
I woke up
man,
and them
bro.
niggas. I woke up, nigga. Them niggas was clowning like a motherfucker. Shout out to my boy Marcus Brady, man. Marcus Brady was like, "Y'all niggas up here still cooking, niggas."
Yeah, I
He
used
said,
to do
"Where
that
T
shit.
Price at? Where
Go
T
to sleep.
Price at?
I
That
go to
nigga
sleep and
sleep."
wake up. It's like 4 in the morning. They still talking. I'm like, damn.
Nigga, I be knocked out, nigga. 'Cause you know I go to bed early. I'm old, man, nigga. I get up early. Now my sleep pattern's so fucking crazy, nigga. I can't even fucking sleep now, man. It's just crazy to me, bro. Like I don't know what my sleep pattern is just crazy now. I can still go to like last night, nigga. I fell asleep, nigga. I woke up at 11:30, nigga. I thought it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I looked at the time. It was on 11:30. I was like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, so all I've been asleep for 3 hours, nigga. It felt like I've slept all day. 'Cause I got drool all the side of my face and shit.
You getting that good sleep, bro.
Man, yeah, bro. I ain't slept like that, bro. Like,
That's
and
that
it's only
baby
for three
sleep.
hours, nigga. And I couldn't even go back to sleep after that. I did, but a couple hours here and there. And finally, I just got up and was like, you know what? Let me see what the bullshit they talk about on First Team First.
Oh,
Cause
I
that's
can't stand that show, man. I can't watch that shit.
I used to watch it all the time when Chris Carter was on there.
Nick Wright, man, he drive me fucking crazy, bro.
Oh, you should have saw
That
what he
boy.
did this morning when Antoine Walker told him that Michael Jordan was better than LeBron James. That nigga almost left his house.
Damn.
Hell yeah. And then he capped so hard yesterday. That
Hey,
shit
you
was
know,
making me
out here,
sick.
bro, out here it come on at 4:30 in the morning, and I
Oh
already be,
shit, that's
and
right. Yeah, you on
my
West
black
Coast.
ass, my black ass always up early. Even if I work that night, I still get up early, like 4 o'clock, on my 3:30, 3:45, 4:30 range. Never fails. But this time, man, I sat there and watched this shit, and I talked to the old heads. We had a little group chat, like we talk about sports and stuff, life every day, like we do. And man, it was like Nick Wright gonna go on one today, y'all.
Hey, hey, big bro, what time does first take come out there? On out there at 6:30?
First tape.
Yeah, like six
Uh,
thirty or some shit. Cause I know it's like 8 or 9
I
out here.
like 7 o'clock West
It come
Coast.
on
yeah,
9 here on
it
no
come on
Central Time.
7 out here. It come on
Yeah,
7
it
out
come
here.
on at 9
Yeah.
in the Midwest. Yup, it come on at 9
It
out
come
here.
on at 7 out here, man. I'm gonna miss that shit when I do decide to get up out of here, man. Cause it's like me and James was talking about this behind the scenes of last time I chopped up with him. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna miss it out here. He's like, bro, I miss that too, bro. I'm like, dude, I get up so early in the morning. And then it's like even when I do my streams, I'm like, man, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm already been on this motherfucking 4 hours already.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, god dang, I still got all day to do something if I wanted to.
that's true. Yeah.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, Big Worm, you was out here, bro. You was like T Price. You ain't lying, man. I just caught a deal for the OG at the dispensary, man.
Yeah.
Cause now they letting these 2 ounces go out the door.
That's
Niggas don't know how
love,
to
man.
act out here. They was like, oh my gosh, we got 2 ounces. Like, man, that's what the government gets. They want to hold it for themselves. I guarantee they tell us we can have 2 ounces. They can carry how many ounces they want on them.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Stop holding back, nigga. Just give it one more. Just give it an extra one. They'd be all right.
And give a motherfucker 4 ounces, man. Give a motherfucker 4 ounces a day.
Oh,
You know
nigga,
what I'm saying?
you
That's
give a
it.
nigga 4 ounces. Nigga going back selling dope.
Man, hell yeah, man.
Yep.
What? They already doing it. They already doing that shit, T Price.
You already know they try to cut out the middleman. That's why the dispensaries was created in the first darn place to stop these drug dealers from profiting under. Yeah, y'all can profit the money, but you know one thing I never understood, y'all. I just read this. I just read this on my laptop. Where all this money that they be seizing and all this dope?
You know what that shit is. Come on, man. We know what that shit. We know that shit gets recycled. Like, man, come on, T Price.
I already know, man, but
We know how that shit is.
I don't like it how they always show that shit, and they want to show these. Then they want to show like they really saved the world. Oh, we really saved the world on drugs. Just look at us.
Reagan,
Look at all this
Reagan was
pots.
exposing that shit a lot too. Reagan was exposing how they was doing that shit. They was basically giving everybody.
Reagan was the main one doing the
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah, that's a fact.
and he
In
under
main supply.
and he undercover this is how he undercover it. He had a dare program and he was letting all that shit in. Get the fuck out of here. All these niggas in the presidency shit is dirty.
That's a
All
fact.
these niggas from the media all the way on
Reagan
because
was
they all sing the same song and they wear the same dresses. All right, y'all about to make me have my holiday heart moment in a minute.
That's like out here they
now
exposed
Reagan
like
was more of
Chicago,
a
them
puppet. You know the
officials.
CIA don't tell nobody shit. Not even the
Right.
president knows what the CIA do. Can y'all still hear me?
Hello?
I think T Price muted his mic. Yeah, he muted his mic.
Um,
Damn. They got a picture of Juwan Howard slapping that coach.
oh, real. I didn't even keep up
Like
with that story.
his whole hand is bigger than that coach's head.
Man, he gripped his head like a
Damn.
fucking basketball, bro.
Who y'all talking about?
Juwan,
Juwan
I was
out.
just scrolling through
Oh,
like
hey, this is hey. Let me
sports
just say
pictures.
this. I'm glad y'all talking about this. Oh my, Big Worm just fell out. He just fell out. He'll come back in. I'm glad y'all talking about it
Right.
because I'm watching the video now. Um, y'all media people, y'all don't keep the same energy because what y'all failed to show in that video clip of that same coach putting his hands on Javon Howard.
Yep.
Mm.
That's not giving him a fair reason for him to respond back to him the way he did. But you know how anybody is. You put your hands on me, it's time to whoop your ass, nigga. I'll just forget who I was altogether.
Yeah, that's why I like what Seth Greenberg said earlier. You let him go, and you
Mm-hmm.
take care of that shit behind the scenes. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't impede the man's progress and grab him. He's already frustrated. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So now you want to impede his progress and hold his arm and not let him walk past you. Like you could have just handled all of that behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. But they
And
always
you
make
let
the they always try to make it seem like too us black people we don't have no self control
Yeah.
and all this other stuff. So I just eat that with a grain of salt and just like
right.
it
Yeah.
is what it is.
So are
I
they
think we
trying
have too
to
much self
get
control.
rid of Jawan or something? What's the deal with how they handle
Oh, he's suspended for the rest of the
Yeah,
year,
he's
5 games.
suspended for the last
it?
5 games. Yeah.
I mean, it ain't no different than players going at each other.
Yo ass is crazy, boy.
Oh shit! He
Hmm.
put the picture up.
Well, I
Hey,
got to
five
turn my heat
games.
down.
Okay.
You got to make me turn my heat down in my room, man. It's getting too hot up here. Just when I saw that shit,
Oh
like
shit!
shit, big worm crazy.
His hand is bigger than his damn head. 5 fingers of death.
Yeah, cause I'm waiting on
Woo.
this. I'm waiting on the. I'm waiting on the Sunflower Showdown at 6.
Mm.
Who's playing today? T Price.
Oh, K State play Kansas. Who else play? Hold on, it's right here. Tennessee play Missouri. Arkansas play Florida. Oh, you in the Big Ten? Michigan State, Iowa,
Yup.
Villanova, UConn, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, K State against Kansas, Alabama, and Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check out that K State game. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that Villanova and UConn to see if UConn could get over the hump and beat Villanova. His name was Colin Gillespie. That's his name for Villanova,
Man,
a fifth-year
UConn,
senior.
man. UConn
Okay.
ain't really been the same, man. The last couple years, man.
Oh, you give Danny Hurley some time. He's going to get it. He's going to get it together. Look, look, but this is UConn problem though. They got the black man curse. You see how you did a black man wrong in Kevin Ollie, right?
Right.
I'm just saying, you got the black man curse.
Oh, Kevin Ollie was coaching there?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did it, man.
Won a
They
national
fight
Oh,
championship and
shit.
championship to
everything.
a team. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want.
he and he
And they
watched Kimba.
and they
He
made
coached
up and
Kimba,
they
bro.
made up
Oh,
some
okay.
and they
Yeah,
made up
I
some
don't
Trump
really.
allegations on him and fired him for
Uh,
no reason.
Mhm.
That's
yeah,
why he
because I
had to
remember
settle.
when
That's
he
why he had
played
to
at
settle with
UConn.
him. He sued him and they
Mhm.
settled.
Okay.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
don't watch college shoot like I used to.
Hey, old Tom, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If you watch the college game now, you'll like it more than the pros. I guarantee you would, because you know why? You really see the players' development.
Yep.
You really see the players. You really see the coaches who implement their system. You see, you know where the great coaches at? It's not in the NBA. It's in college, and it's not even close.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but you always had the coaching in college.
Yes, I always love them teacher colleges one too. You know who else you got? Look what Bruce Pearl doing for Alabama. Gave him their first time they number one ever, and they're gonna be number one. And I know Jabari Smith is gonna leave after 1 year, but they still got a good recruiting class coming next year. So we're gonna see what Bruce Pearl gonna do. But I'm so excited for Auburn because Auburn is known as just straight football and baseball and gymnastics kind of school shit and volleyball.
Yeah, you right about baseball. Didn't Frank Thomas go there?
I forgot
To
what Big
Auburn,
Hurt.
yeah.
With Big
He
Hurt,
played
I
with
think he
Phil
did.
Hey,
Jackson.
hey, I think he did because hey, I got a picture of anybody ever went to Arbor Stadium, you know I ain't lying when I say this. They got a picture of all the great football players, and I went there and stood next to that Cam Newton.
Mhm.
Oh my fucking lord, nigga! I felt like I was a midget compared to that nigga, and that was just. I'm like, dude, you really look like that in the past, nigga? God damn, that
Yeah,
nigga
when
look like a
Frank
monster.
Thomas went there, he was a tight end for the football team too.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I know me and Frank Thomas got one thing in common. We got the same birthday.
But that's a big motherfucker
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, bro.
Fuck
Yeah, the Big Hurt.
Frank, man,
August
One of my
4th.
favorite nicknames,
When
man.
I
The
was a
Big
kid,
Hurt. That's
I
sick.
seen him in
Mhm.
Comiskey, Oak. That's a big motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I seen him out here. He played 1 year
Oh yeah,
for us.
with the A.
Yeah, and
Bro,
then when the White Sox used to come to
bro,
town, I would
his fucking
see.
jersey, his sleeves on his jersey don't even go down all the way. That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro. Straight up.
Big Hurt
Big
was a
Hurt.
big dude. Big Hurt was a big man, bro. No lie,
Mhm.
bro.
They
Before
said
he
he
had
was a
them
killer
foot
on the
injuries, that
football field.
motherfucker could run.
And you know
They
what
said he
commercial
was
I'm tired of seeing, y'all? Hey, old time, you gonna laugh, cause they came out with this commercial when we was in our 20s. Him and that Doug Flutie commercial about selling that darn pill, and your woman will like it too. I keep on seeing
Yeah.
that same ass shit.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
so the new school. So a young guy was like, a young guy came up. Yeah, a young guy came up to me, and he was like, he listened to my stream, so he was like, T. Price, Mr. Price. I said, yes, sir. He said, how old was you when you saw that Doug Flutie and that Frank Thomas commercial? So I was like, you know what, nigga, you wasn't even born yet, so raise your hand.
Mhm.
He was like, damn it. He's like, yeah,
They
come
started
back.
doing them shit. Yeah, matter of fact, my late 20s.
Mhm.
That
Yep.
shit is funny.
Yeah, he tried to get me back. He a good kid too.
Yeah.
They love Wills, bro. They love when Wills used to say, raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Commercials I remember when I was a kid with them, Bo Jackson and the Michael Jordan Gatorade.
Oh yeah,
Bo knows.
knows.
Bo knows
Mhm.
football.
Bo Jackson, man. If you didn't
How
get
old
him,
was you,
oh
Big
my
Worm?
God.
How old was you when Joe Montana football came out on Sega, nigga?
I probably was like 1 or 2. I was born in '92, man. So
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, you was probably in your diapers by then, nigga. Probably in your
yeah, man, I
diapers by
probably
then.
being bad as hell.
Shit, that was Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
That
and
was,
you know, I never played that.
That was like
That
92.
whole time.
Me
I was
either.
out, I never played. I played
I
the
never-
first Madden football when they
Yeah, I
didn't
was
even
about-
have names on the jersey.
Man, James don't taught me into getting Madden, bro.
Nah, that was
AP Price,
that was
I got
like
Madden too.
87.
That shit's hard,
Yep.
but it's good.
Hey, that nigga got me getting mad. He's like, T. Price, man, you play more games and all I do, I already knew that already, but it's hard to play a whole season on 2K, bro.
Yeah, it is. That shit gets
Dude,
hard,
since
man.
I've been on the stream, I ain't played my one game. It's still shown on the same screen right now, nigga.
Hey, big bro, you know what I be doing? I'll take a couple weeks off that shit and just play another game, man. 'Cause that shit
Oh
get
yeah,
boring
I'm on
after
my Mortal Kombat and I'm on my I'm on this Horizon Turbo, my little racing game, and I be on that Gran Turismo shit. And I got my little steering wheel and shit. I feel like Bum B in this bitch. Only thing is I can't smoke and drive because I can't smoke in my house. Got some haters loose. I smell pot.
You got to get you a smoke, one of them little smoke ventilator things for like $50, man.
I
You'll
know
smoke right into that
my-
motherfucker.
my homie told me to get this little shout out to my homie Eugene. She taught me how to get this little thing. It's cubes, and you let them burn, and you could. She said, "I don't give a fuck. You smoke 3 ounces. Ain't nobody smelling weed in that goddamn house." I'm like, God damn,
Yeah,
that must be some powerful shit, then, nigga.
yeah, man. That's what I said. You be AT Price, you'll be passed out. Man, you don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Nah, nigga. I that's one thing about me. I don't pass out unless I know I'm done, and I definitely ain't passing out around some niggas I don't know, nigga. So you can run my pockets and all that shit, nigga. You gonna find a whole bunch of nothing. Nigga, take his drawers and socks, nigga. Keep his drawers and keep his money in there, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I never forget this, bro. I was with my boy one day, and this dude was talking shit to him, right? So the nigga fell asleep, right? I was like, man, he was like, T. Price, man, I can't find no money. I was like, man, let that nigga make it, bro. He's like, nah, fuck that. That nigga got some money right for something. I'm gonna check his socks. I'm gonna take his drawers. I like, better hope that nigga don't got a shit bag in there.
Hell no.
Hey, that nigga,
Yeah, I ain't
hey,
checking those drawers, man.
hey,
Nah.
hey, that man was holding out too. He found his money in his drawers. I was like, nigga, you was so. I asked him the other day. He was like, man, did you ever return that money back to that dude? He was like, hell yeah, nigga. That shit smell like straight ass, nigga.
Right, and that's
He
the
did it just to
reason
prove
why
a
you
point.
wash your hands when you dealing
hmm
with money.
Hey, hey, people used to talk about me all the time because when I used to work at the gas station, like, why you got gloves on? Girl, you see this money? I ain't never. Now you talking about some of the messed up money I ever seen in my life? I lived in the South, I lived in the Midwest, and I lived in the East Coast. I ain't seen nobody that don't know how to take care of money than these people out here in the West Coast. They $100 bills be all wrinkled up. Oh, I'm sorry, and they be all balling it out and want to give it to me. I'm like, who gives up a balled up $100 bill? You just don't care
I
about
never
your
saw
money.
that.
Oh, you ain't been in Oregon, bro. Come to Oregon, you be like, yeah, T Price
Yeah,
ain't
it's been
lying, bro.
about 20 some years.
Boy, you be ready. I'm like, I used to tell people, how can you walk outside like that? I'm like that dude, man. And why you got to be so neat with your money?
But aren't
My
they a
dad
little
taught me how to
hippie
be
up
neat with
there?
my money. Yes, to a certain extent. Yeah, of
Mm.
course it's hippiness because it's Oregon and it's the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail. Yeah, there's some hippiness to it, no doubt. But honestly, there are some good people out here, but it's so far in between because it just depends on where you at. Like me, I'm in the coast where I'm like 800 miles from Sacramento, and these people crazier than the box of rocks. They don't know how to talk to people. They just think everything should be handed to them, gave to.
Are you near the Portland area?
No, oh no, I can't stand Portland. Hell no, I won't live in Portland if they paid me to. Portland remind
'Cause
me of
I heard.
Kansas City in the Midwest.
Oh, okay. I heard that it's kind of like the Bay, kind of how we are out here.
Yeah, yeah, Portland. They actually cleaning up Portland a whole lot though, but I just don't like Portland. I just don't like their mindset, how they talk to people, and all this other stuff. I'm just like, I ain't got time to be kissing your ass. I never kissed my own mom and daddy, brother, sister, neighbor, or anybody ass. What you think I'm gonna start with you for? Fuck out of here. It's a different creed out here. Cause Eugene is nice, Corvallis is nice, Bend is nice, Albany, Oregon is nice. It's a small town, but it's right down the road from Corvallis. Yeah, but they got some great
In
people like
Beaverton.
that. They got Beaverton, Oregon. Yeah, I got some homies stay out there. And I go out there. I will go out there if I go to Portland. But even though that's a suburb
Yeah.
of Portland, I'd rather go out there to go. I just don't mess with anything that's in Portland. Nothing from downtown on in. They traffic is fucking crazy as fuck.
'Cause when my
Especially
grandfather stayed out there, I flew into Portland, and my aunt, she was like, "Oh hell no, you don't want to be here." That's why they stayed in Beaverton. Because I never heard of Beaverton before going up there to see
hmm
him.
I used to hear about Beaverton, Oregon growing up. You know, 'cause sports. You know, when they always talk about Oregon State.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they always say about the surrounding cities around the area. That's when ESPN used to really show some education at the time. Try to be demographic, telling people about their demographic ways and shit, and where places was.
Yeah, ESPN on some bullshit. I don't really watch them too much. You don't even have to look at First Take and all that. You can just look at clips on YouTube of what you want to see. That's how I find stuff out.
hmm
Because I can't sit through whatever hours of them just babbling about a bunch of shit I don't care about in the first place.
Yeah, they don't talk about the whole sport. You know, because nowadays it's all about politicalness and political stance, and you ain't judged what you do on the court anymore. You know what I mean? So
All this shit is a show, though.
oh yeah, I can't stand Stephen A. Smith, man. I'm like, dude, I remember
Nah.
you. I remember you when he used to have his own show, quite frankly.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Allen Iverson spilling his heart out to you and shit.
He had Roy
Kobe
Jones
on there,
Jr.
too?
On there.
Yeah,
Snoop
Kobe.
was on there.
Mhm.
Shaq was on there.
Was on there.
Steve Harvey, Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know, man. That man had all them household names back then.
You're talking about when he had his little talk show.
Quite frankly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
He used to come on the Deuce.
yeah,
That's
I
when they
remember
get.
that.
That's when ESPN2 first came around. They started introducing this show on the Deuce to get the Deuce some love. That's when the ESPN ended up putting college basketball on there. 'Cause remember, CBS is just back in the day. Only time you saw basketball on CBS is when the tournament about to start.
Right.
You know, when
Yeah,
they
but
start the
people-
tournament.
People forget ESPN didn't have all these sports. I
Mm-hmm.
remember when they just had NFL Countdown and NFL Prime Time.
Good
They
time.
didn't have Sunday night, and then Major League Baseball on Sunday night
Mm-hmm.
used to be the first set of games, and then they end up getting hockey. But the NBA was the last sport that they end up getting.
Facts.
All they did, they used to just show highlights and shit. They didn't even have the deals to show games.
Mm-hmm.
You had best damn sports show.
Period.
Yeah.
With John Sally and I forgot that white dude's
And
name.
Brian Cox.
That's-
Yeah, Brian Cox.
Cox?
And, I forget
Right.
his name, dude from Cleveland. I know you're talking about.
Brian Cox, that was a hard hit motherfucker, boy. Nigga knocked the
Yeah,
shit
it
out
was.
your ass. Nigga knocked the shit out of you with some pads on.
Ignorant as fuck, too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
It's St. Louis, dude.
I know somebody. I ain't gonna mention his name though. Hey, SY, we know who this is. Hey, SY, what's your 5 top players in the NBA?
Right now?
Nigga.
Right now?
Nah, who was that? Who used to say that?
Who are your top 5 whoops?
Hey, he always comes in and be like, "Hey, T Price, who's your top 5 of all time?" What's my boy from St. Louis name? Cause James used to get into it with. I know if what you call it was in it, Sean was in it. He'll know who I'm talking about. Cause Sean be like, I remember James went off. I remember James went off on it one time on Ticket Chair. That shit was funny. But that's my boy though, man. I ain't heard from him in a while, man.
Yeah. Women memories.
Can't think of his name, man. He be like, yeah, Sean, what's your favorite? What's your top 5? He always used to start his sayings with that shit. What's that dude's name, man? Let me go. I know he ain't blocked because I've been unblocked him.
St. Louis. Like the one that me, Willis, and Sean Rose.
Oh, what's my boy's name, man? What's that dude's name? He's from St. Louis too. Dang, what's his name? Lakers win. That's what I'm talking about. Lakers win. Yeah, that's my boy. He cool though. I know everybody thought he was a
I
weirdo,
know
but
you talking about. Yeah, I know.
I know everybody thought he was a weirdo, but he really liked the conversation we be talking about.
Yeah.
He be actually be on here just sitting back and really be listening to that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's a conversation he like. He like to fuck around and shit, but
Yeah.
he do got a lot of common sense though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he go to Lamont channel a lot.
Yeah. Last time I saw him, we used to, me and him and everybody, we had a rap battle. And
You had a rap battle, bro? Rap battle, bro? Rap-
Lakers win was everybody was calling him Cisco. Okay, you know Cisco, the blonde head. Because
Yeah, shout out to Lakers win, man. That's my buddy, man. He was cool, man. And because one thing I could say about him, because he'd be like, no, T Price, you know, everybody used to think he was drunk all the time, too. But one thing he could say, a drunk always tell the truth, though. I was always told that. And he always told me the truth. He was like, you know one thing I like about you, Price? You let people come over here, poke their chests out. As long as it ain't no disrespectful of any other player, you good with that. I respect you for that, for getting other people. Because honestly, man, you go to other people platforms, they ain't gonna let you talk, man. Normally it's just them.
All right.
My boy LB, man, was dropping them gems yesterday. Shout out to my boy LB. And Two Raw for Two Raw, man. I've been messaging, man. I just want to know, did you get my PayPal the other day, man? I sent it Saturday, I think. It sent it on my. It looked at my statement, said it went to you. So I ain't never got a message back that you got it or not. Cause I don't know why it's showing my statement that it's pending, but they took the money off anyway. Oh, cause they probably wait till Monday to take it off. Wish they took it off. I just want to make sure you got that, man. That's all. You been watching college ball this year, SY?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Who's-
I watched college basketball. You know, I just finished watching Baylor versus Oklahoma State.
Who's your favorite this year? Who you liking?
Well, I'm like, ooh,
It's anybody. It's open this year. It's very open.
It's so really, my favorite right now has to be in like in the Big 12 when it comes to like the Big 12, I love Baylor basketball. Um, the Big East, Villanova, they 14-3. Um, like you know, um, the American Athletics, like the AAC.
Yes. With
Yeah,
Houston. Yeah.
Houston, they doing their thing right now, and also Memphis, you know, they racking up a little.
Yeah, they turned their life. Yeah, they turned their season around. Remember I told you earlier in the year what the problem they needed, and they still need it though, in my opinion, was a point guard. But then again, when these guys just 17 and 18, they're going against players that are 24 and 25 years old. That's a different animal. You know what I mean? So you got to get these boys. But I like how they turn their season around though.
Right.
They hot right now.
Yeah, definitely. Imani Brook, Imani Bates.
Yeah, Monty Bates, he's nice. He's skinny as hell too. But he can get a shot anytime he wants.
Yeah, he can get it. It's also like Wisconsin, the Big Ten.
Yeah, Wisconsin's nice. They nice because whenever you play a team in Wisconsin in the tournament anyway, that's always a scary draw because they play so much together. Big 12, Baylor and Kansas, them two is. But one thing I could say too, Texas is going to be a hard out for a lot of teams because when you play defense, that matters also.
Yes, sir.
That matters. Texas Tech, they're gonna be a hard out too. The Big 10, the Big 12, and the Pac-12, and then I have to say the Big East. It's probably been the top 4 teams to me. You got Villanova. Providence is surprisingly good. A lot of people don't want to give them they shout out, but that record is no fluke. You always gonna have a team, and then you always got them little small schools too, like Loyola, Chicago. They gonna make some noise if they make it. Murray State. You always got Iona Gales. Yep, remember Tino squad. Yep, they got a nice squad too.
And also, I checked the Pac-12, and I'm really feeling USC, UCLA, and Arizona Wildcats.
Yeah,
them three teams. Also Oregon's up there. So
Oregon had a bad loss the other night. They
they
should have
lost.
won
They in
it.
the 2 straight loss.
Yeah, they should have won that game too, man. I watched that game too.
Yeah, but also I said definitely Arizona Wildcats. But they in the 8th Street winning.
Yeah, they number 3 now.
Yeah, definitely.
When you guard and defend, and you got great guard play, and you don't turn the ball over. That's the only thing that hurt me about Kansas. If they didn't turn the ball over so much, that matters, bro. I mean, you gotta learn how to protect the ball.
Yep.
Yep. Kentucky, and Auburn.
Kentucky gonna be a hard out because when you got getting it in, when you got a big man and you got a shooter
deep.
and Grady, yeah, man, they're gonna be a tough out.
Yeah. And,
Let me see. Let me get the Rakers up right quick.
And Kentucky can go like 10 deep on their team.
also I watch. Gonzaga. They undefeated. They 12-0.
I'm not sold on Gonzaga, bro. That's the only team I'm not sold on is them because okay, this is everybody in the top 25. Gonzaga is 23-2, Arizona is 24-2, Auburn is 24-3, Purdue is 24-4, Kansas is 22-4, Kentucky is 22-5, Duke is 23-4, Villanova is 21-6. Texas Tech is 21-6. Baylor is 22-5. They got 3 Big 12 teams in the top 10. That's crazy. Then you got Providence at 11. They finally getting their love now. UCLA is 12, even though they was in the top 5 for most of the year. Wisconsin, and you got Houston. Wisconsin's 21-5. Houston is 21-4. Illinois is 19-7. USC is 23-4. Tennessee is 19-7. The Razorbacks, Arkansas 21-6. Murray State is 26-2. Texas is 19-8. UConn is 19-7. Ohio State is 16-7. St. Mary's is 22-6. Alabama is 17-10. Iowa gonna be dangerous too. They're 18-8. That boy Keegan Murray is a
I'm
bucket.
watching out for Iowa, man.
And that boy Keegan Murray got the package, bro.
Yeah,
That dude
boy
got
nice.
that. He's gonna be a nice NBA player. Boy, Keegan
Mhm.
Murray got the package, bro. And his brother got a chance to show his case too. 'Cause I know everybody that's just big on him right now, but the twins say he got some game too. He gonna have his chance to show it too. I think it's gonna be next year for him though. It's gonna be crazy in this year in ball, man. It's gonna be crazy in college ball this year, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait till the tournament start. I can't fucking wait. It starts on the 15th, so we got less than 23 days.
Yep. Yeah, because the conference tournament start next week.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Can't wait for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to watch the Michigan State and Iowa game. It come on in
Iowa
5
about to play
minutes.
which channel? ESPN?
Yes, sir.
I'm about to watch.
That boy Keegan Murray. I'm
And
telling
I-
you,
I'm about to definitely watch.
that dude is going to be a problem. His brother's nice too. His brother come off the bench. His twin come off the bench.
No, but like, do CBS do
Yeah.
okay?
This is how they do it now. It's gonna be on TBS, True TV, and CBS and
TNT?
that's it. And
TBS.
TNT. Yeah, that's the four. That's the four right there on the 4 networks. Because remember back in the day, y'all, when we was growing up, only network it came on was CBS.
Yeah, with CBS. That's what
And,
I
on,
mean.
and you got games according to your region. If you saw a team that was in the region that you was in, you saw them play.
Yeah, but that TV money now they done split up the networks.
Oh, they played at Iowa too. Ooh, this is a chance for them to get a good win here.
Who you got, Iowa or Ohio State?
Michigan State played Iowa.
I said who? Who knows? Who? Iowa or Ohio State?
I like Iowa better than Ohio State.
Gotta start paying attention. Man. I'm about to watch this game though.
I've been watching the Big Ten all year, man. Ohio State is good, but I just think Iowa just has way more.
Uh,
You know what I mean? And then again, they got that boy Keegan Murray. He's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. And then they got that. And then they already got the shooter. What's his name? Number 3. What's that white boy name? What is it? Buchanan? No, not his name ain't Buchanan. I know his name starts. I know his last name starts with a B. Hold on. I'm about to turn the TV up because college basketball on now, baby. Waiting on this shit all day. All right, here's the starting 5, which I think this conference here is. Yeah, Buchanan. Yeah, I think this conference here is the second best in the country. I think it's go Big Ten. No, it's go Big 12, Big Ten, then Pac 12. Then you can probably say the SEC. And the SEC got to show them love too. Then the Big East, Power 5 conferences. I just never liked Michigan State, dude. Like I used to think they should get the craziest luck ever.
they still in the league. They in what's the game?
Oh yeah, this is the first time they ain't ranked.
Uh,
This is like the first time they ain't ranked. They've been ranked all year though. Michigan State has been ranked all year. And Kansas
Yeah, I
played
think
them.
Michigan State can only go so far with the coach.
This team right here, this is an okay team, but I think this is probably one of the worst Michigan State teams he ever had.
so they just I remember they lost to Illinois 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is just, no disrespect to the Sparty team, but this is not a good, typical Tom Izzo Michigan State team. You know what I mean? So, hit the like, share, subscribe. You want to cash out as well. You might have to break the door down there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this Michigan State team. They're not like the Michigan State teams we used to.
That's what I was saying.
But they started the season out hot though. But like last maybe 2-3 weeks, they ain't been looking too good.
Well, it's almost 4:20 time, y'all. I know when I be joking, when I be puff giving, I be laughing so hard at y'all niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm really about to have puff give now. It's almost about 4:20 time. I got 15 minutes. I already got it prepared though. See, this is what I normally do, man. I used to sit in here, be on my streams, just sit there and smoke and shit like that. But I pay respect. You don't want me smoking here, that's fine. I get all that. At least I ain't out here smoking crack. I think the best player. I think the best player that they got on Michigan State team is their point guard.
Point guard, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
he be trying. He be trying.
11.
Yeah, he's a freshman, but he be trying. Yeah, Bohan, man, you can't leave that boy Bohan open, man. It's curtains, bro.
Bang. Yep. There you go, right there.
And Iowa been knocking on the door for a minute, man. So we gonna see for a long time. So we gonna see if they gonna actually be able to make a run, like a serious run, because they be having some good teams of late.
Yeah,
They've been playing good. I think they lost their game to Michigan. They've been playing real
won
good
the last
as of
one.
late.
Yeah, that's one thing. They should have won the last one because like the difference between those 2 games, they played much better defense. They handled the ball with much better discipline in the game rather than the last. Plus, they were more careful with their offensive shot selection. When the game against Ohio State, they were focused on that. That's why I feel like they can do. They can do something.
Good defense right there. Man, you gotta stop that dude. Oh, he bricked that shit. Oh my God. There he go. Keegan Murray. I'm surprised Bohan he bricked that shit. You don't let that dude shoot wide open like
Damn.
that. That boy got a shot.
Oh, good steal.
That boy got a wetter. You just can't let a boy. You know that boy got a wetter, like for real.
Why are you
All right,
shooting?
let me get some puff up gear. Y'all hold it down, man. This again, man. Y'all want to come on in, chop it up? It's already been dropped. I ain't gonna drop it forever, but we gonna have fun and just go where we get on. It's college basketball night, so if you ain't a college fan, this ain't the place for you. And that's all I got to say. Nice. I saw that coming. Nice. He just sized him up and just, man, that boy's nice, man. Keegan Murray gonna be a problem, bro.
Damn, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, that's why I
How
said
much time left? It's the first half, right?
Yeah, it just
I've been
started.
watching.
It's
I've
like
been paying attention. He
it's
told me
it's
about those
six
last
twelve.
three
It's
games
it's
I've seen
six
him play.
ten. 16-10 in the first half. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
my boy
he told me
Swish.
about him. T. Price. I've been paying more attention to
Yeah,
him. That boy's
I'm
Swish.
about to tune in now.
Yeah, Swish. That's on that's on the panel now. His team coach gets that him and his brother. Ooh, nice up and under, man. You can't just guard that
okay.
shit, bro. Oh my god, you just can't guard that shit.
Uh, uh.
No, Michigan
Yeah,
State,
he
you
already
can't
had
run
me.
and
You
gun
felt
with
promoted.
Iowa.
You was
That's what they want to do. And one. All right, it's time for me to get a smoke break. Real officially, I really got it in my hand. Time
They
for
on
some.
regular ESPN.
Yes, sir. Regular
yes on
ESPN.
ESPN. Nice,
Yeah, yeah. Cause I got
nice.
Hulu
Yeah.
Sports. I got Hulu Sports. I don't think Hulu Sports we don't get NBA TV, but we get everything else though.
Let's see something. I want to say they lost to Michigan.
Tune into this shit real quick. Hold on. Let me go to
Yeah,
my
like I was
ESPN app.
saying, since T. Price told me about the Murray kid, man, I've been paying attention. That dude is ready for the league, man. And yeah, Iowa's been playing well. They just had that little letdown against Michigan. They really should have beat Michigan. They just, I don't know what happened towards the last half of that game. So yeah, they got a little timeout. I was up 13-4 on Michigan State. I believe they're coming back to shoot a free throw because there was an and one. So I was going to have a chance to establish a little lead early in the game. T Price, I don't know if you can hear me. It look like some folks done fell off. I don't know if they're trying to get back into the lobby. Keegan Murray 3 for 3 for 6 points. Yeah, this kid is ready for the league, man. I think he's gonna be coming out this year. He might be a lottery pick, top 14. So free throws good. Iowa's taking a 14 for a lead. Got another steal, got another fast break, and that should have been a foul. I don't know what was going on there. Mm. Yeah, I was just all over these boys right now. They're making Michigan State look frustrated. Nice fadeaway jumper in the lane. Michigan State 14-6. Michigan State for 3, and it's good. Michigan State down 14-9. Giving it up to Murray in the post. Shot it short. Turnover. I thought it hit off the Michigan State player, but it didn't. So still Michigan State ball. Score 14-9. Bingham with the free throw line jump shot. It's good. 14-11. But then boom, the boy Keegan Murray come back with a 3. 17-11 Iowa. Mm. Nice shot. Elbow jumper from Michigan State. So they down 17-13. Man, I'm telling you, just remember the name Keegan Murray. This boy is gonna be nice. He's ready for the league, man. Just came down and dropped another three. So I was up 2013. Turnover by Michigan State. So I was getting the ball back. Keegan Murray, top of the key. He's feeling it. Up. Fouled on the jump shot, going to the free throw line. First free throw's good. Second free throw's good.
All right, I'm back, bro. I'm back. Dang, man, I come back and it's a blowout, bro. Is Michigan State gonna make a run? 39-26. As Michigan State just hit a three.
I was
39-29.
actually calling the game. I didn't even know my mic was muted.
Yeah, man, it was muted. It happens, man. I do that shit all the time, bro. One time I was talking on polo shit just last week, bro. No, I was on ticket
Uh-huh.
thing. I was cooking for a minute, and then all of a sudden it had me lagging, and then I could hear them talking, but they couldn't hear me talk. You see what I'm saying? So I was just like,
Yeah.
man, I couldn't long enough. I tell you, man, I had to have that little 420 give, bro. I'm good
I feel you, man.
for the evening, for the evening,
I hear that. Nah, this boy
man.
Murray though, man. Hey, this boy Murray.
The next great thing, the next good thing, and we said it here first, man. Keegan Murray, man.
Yeah, I just said for anybody who was listening, hey, remember the name Keegan Murray.
You know who he
Hey,
reminds me of though, for like on some realness though. But he just taller than him, and he kind of looks like him to me though. They kind of look like him and his brother. He remind me of Malcolm Brogdon, but they taller.
yeah, he does look like. That's who I was. I couldn't think of his name. I was thinking of his face, but I couldn't think. I don't know why I couldn't remember Malcolm Brogdon because I fucking hate Virginia.
Yeah,
Not
Brogdon
that I
was
hate
good.
Virginia. It's just
Yeah, dude.
Virginia is one of those teams that just gets on your nerves. You know,
Yeah,
because
shout
they
out to
win. You don't
VA.
know how they winning.
But I like the
But yeah.
old school VA when they had Curtis Staples and they had
Oh
Terry
yeah.
Dean.
Hmm.
Back then it was
Uh,
Ralph Sampson.
yeah. Yeah. Ralph Sampson. Man, that dude was a monster. If he didn't have them, he didn't have that little freak knee injury.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to. That's why I was shout out to my boy Relentless, man. And you know he a young one, man, but he really
Hmm.
respect the game. That's what I was telling about Sam Boo. I was like, man, I don't call players like him a bust, man, because they had injuries in their career. That's unfair and that's unfortunate because you never get a chance to see the sample size of their whole career. You couldn't even get a sample size because of the injury. So
Right.
I don't never call. We all know Stephen A. Smith started that bullcorn. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? With buses and stuff like that. Dude, if you make it to that level, man, you ain't no bust, man. I'm just saying,
Right.
man.
And you can't knock the way the league was at that time. If you don't pass up talented big men,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how the NBA was. If it was because it was a big man's
Man's
league
league. Facts.
in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan changed that once he came along, but before Michael Jordan got to the league, you wasn't passing up on no talented big man. And
Man, look
Sam
at all them.
Bowie,
Sam Bowie, Ewing, Elijah
hmm
Vaughn,
Elijah Wan,
Moses Malone, who a lot of people don't understand. He paved the way. He came out of high school.
Sampson, yep, Ralph Sampson.
Hmm.
Who else?
Brad Doherty.
Brad Doherty, yeah. And I think before that draft, the only other non-big man that went number one was Magic.
David
In
Robinson.
1980. Huh? Yeah, David
Dave.
Robinson went number one.
Mm. Hey, a
Like
lot of
it,
people. Hey, we know, man. That's our era, bro. We grew up in that. Man, we grew up in that era, and we respect the game. So when you respect the game and you know the history of things,
right,
it's more easier to talk to somebody about it. To somebody who
right,
don't know nothing about it.
right. Yeah,
'Cause
Magic.
the-
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Magic was probably the last non-big man, like 7 footer, like a big man that actually played center.
We
That
need
went
to
number
look it
one.
up. We need to look it up so we can go ahead and spit them facts out there.
Yeah.
I'm concentrated, glued on this game though, because I'm the type person I like to. Oh, LSU played. Oh, they played them tomorrow. LSU them fell off, man. I hope they get themselves together, man. 'Cause I like their squad that they got.
LSU's problem is they get is the team. They forget team ball. They forget to play as a team. They got talented players,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
They
do.
just don't
I'm
play.
glad.
Sometimes they just don't play. They kind of it's just like when Ben Simmons and them was there. You know what I'm saying? They had that was a nice nucleus of players they had. It's just because Ben Simmons was getting all the pub,
Hmm.
you had like the upperclassmen that was hating on him.
That boy Keegan Murray, he always in the right place at the right time, bro.
Yeah,
And
he
he's so
never seems
smart.
rushed.
Right. He just remind me of a bigger, taller version of Brogdon.
Hmm.
Not really quick, not really fast, but so smart, man. It's man, whoever coached them boys, man, and they hometown kids too. That let you
Yeah.
know they do got black folks that is in Iowa.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that one place in Iowa. My boy, he gets mad at me, man, because I never went out there. He was like, man, T Press, man, you'll love it out here. I was like, dude, ain't no niggas out there, bro. I'm like, none, bro. That's like, bro, like, I know in the area that you talking about, yeah, but even the ones I knew that was out from Iowa, I only met a couple of sisters that I know that was from out there. They was cool, and they still live out there. But I ain't heard from them for a long time. We used to be on that basketball back then when we used to talk basketball on Yahoo.
Yeah.
I remember them chat rooms and you had them dating chat rooms, all kinds of shit. You were talking to people across the globe and all that shit. And then if you know them different languages, you could go in their chat rooms and shit.
Yeah.
I remember those days, man.
Yeah, because there is nah. There's black people in Iowa. I'm trying to think of that one.
I'm trying to think of that one name or two. I ain't gonna say Iowa City, but it's
I'm
Dabuka.
not gonna say
Is
Iowa
it
City, not
is
Ames
it
either.
is it Dabuka? It's what it's some around in that name. Let me look it up on my phone right quick. I could just look it up on the laptop. Either one. Cause my homie stay in this city right here. He been there for over um ever since he graduated from Job Corps. He been out there. He's from Iowa anyway, so
Des Moines.
no, I ain't gonna say Des Moines. Not that, not that place. It's a little small, little um unorthodox ass name town. Hold on, I'm going through all the towns right now. Once I find it, yeah, I got a homeboy staying in Collierville.
Lakers Clippers Friday.
The Lakers play the Clippers Friday.
Mm-hmm. These boys are all over Michigan State, man.
Yeah, I don't like blowouts either, man. I don't like blowouts, bro, because in Iowa, they they playing really great basketball right now. They hitting
Yeah,
a
I
real
mean
good stride right
they've
now.
been playing like before you left. They've been playing good. I think they had that let up against Michigan. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Where they had a bad last 10 minutes, but
And even the games that they lost has been competitive. So
right,
when you
right.
lose games when you're competitive, you basically in every game. It's all about shooting and getting stops and running your offense.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing
Right.
I'm trying to figure out in college basketball right now is is who in the hell. I'm like what old boy said just the other night when Kansas was playing. The, the way Obagi was getting guarded in Texas, they was giving that dude no calls. I'm like, this dude is like hugging him. I'm like, dang, this nigga can't get to the line.
Right, yeah.
It's just like it's crazy. I'm like, dude, I'm like he like for a player like that to be good in their league and you don't give him calls that are straight obvious, it's just mind boggling to me. And that's why I think like no disrespect. I like how Texas how they play their defense. I don't know how the
Right.
hell they do that shit. Have to take away the middle and all this other shit and everything. Man, this shit be crazy, man. It look like a little matchup zone kind of shit to me.
Mhm. Yeah, I was
But
just gonna say,
whatever.
I think sometimes what happens is because you're respected for your speed, you get the benefit of the doubt.
You know,
Like
he didn't
especially
get
if you
no
know they're good,
calls.
if you
He
know
didn't
they're a
get
good
no calls that
defensive
game.
team and they're known for making you turn the ball over.
Oh, but Kansas choked that game off anyway because Kansas had that game won anyway, and then again,
Hmm.
you can't miss. You got to make free throws, man. You got to make free throws, man. Free throws.
Yeah, that's true.
I never seen, and a lot of tournament teams of years past has lost, especially. I don't care if you're a powerhouse, blue blood, or anything. I seen teams that it came down to free throws. Look at that Memphis versus Kansas game. That was like one of the few times too
Yeah.
that we seen all number one seeds made it to the final four. Free throws. Douglas
Hmm.
Roberts missing them free throws. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
D Rose. Did D
And
Rose miss?
D Rose,
Did D
he
Rose
made
miss
one out of
one?
two. He could
Two?
have iced
Yeah.
for ice the game. He made one out of two free throws,
Mm-mm.
and that's when Chalmers hit that half court buzzer beater.
That wasn't like half court, 'cause that was it was side out of bounds. That wasn't
No,
half
it
court.
was like he was no, but he had to he was it was deep. Like he had just crossed half court and had to throw it up.
'Cause I remember what you call it gave him the ball. What's his name? Sharon Collins. At that time, Sharon Collins was a freshman.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I remember what you said. I got to watch that game again, man. That's and a lot of people don't know that '08.
Yeah, because you got the picture
That
up right there, don't you? Look how deep
yeah.
Chalmers is throwing up that 3-pointer. He had
Oh,
to
I
throw it up from
actually
deep.
hold on. I actually got it. I actually got it right here too. I know there's a lot of Kansas players that I did have on here. Like I don't know why Utah Jazz don't use him. He's 7 foot.
I was,
They don't use it.
I was just saying that the other day when while what's his Rudy
He's,
Gobert was hurt, they was playing him and he was playing very well. Azubuike, he was playing very well backing up Whitehead.
and that's one thing about Bill Self too. That's one thing I know to respect about him too. Even when that time when they went to the Final Four, them boys wasn't even supposed to be in the Final Four, man. He took that. He will.
Man,
That's
it's just some coaches, bro. Like Bill Self is just one of them coaches. He's a great he's a great coach. Don't get me wrong, but he's a great teacher. Like he teaches you how to play the game the right way. Like yeah, he can give you
this
the
team
X's
right
and
here.
O's.
It was this team right here when they had Rutherford and they had
Oh yeah,
what's my boy name
I
Tayshawn
can't remember
Taylor.
the 24th name, but I remember his face.
Rutherford, yeah, he from Kansas City too. He from Missouri side. He from Missouri
Okay,
just like he's from Missouri just like Abaji. Abaji from the Missouri side. 'Cause a lot of people don't
okay.
understand Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri is of course is way bigger
Hmm.
than Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Kansas is called the Wyandotte County. It just separates a
Right.
bridge. You know what I mean? But yeah, 'cause I told you when I was growing up, Tyronn Lue. I saw Tyronn Lue. He was on TV a lot. 'Cause he went to Raytown in
Okay.
Missouri. Anthony Peeler was the big time man at Missouri at the time.
Yeah, I remember Anthony Peeler at Missouri.
I remember I missed the
He was
Kansas
damn great.
versus I missed the Kansas and Missouri games, bro. I missed them games. I missed those games, bro. The show me games.
The show, I was just
Show
about
me
to say that.
show
What
me
they
show
call the
that.
show me game.
Show me show yeah. The show man, I missed that shit, bro. I missed that shit. That especially back then when they was actually good. Could Bill Self and what's that black coach? What's his name, man? Oh man, Frank Heath. I think his name is Frank Haith.
Frank Heath, yeah,
Haith or
yeah.
some stuff like that. Yeah, man, they had some battles back then, bro. Especially when Baylor had that. They had that Baylor squad type squad like back then, y'all. Like for real, 'cause they had Detman and they had what you call it? They had the Presley brothers. Yeah, them boys was
For
nice.
Kansas,
No, for Missouri.
oh,
Back
for
when
Missouri.
Frank,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, back when Frank Haith, I can remember that one dude that used to be they power forward slash center, and he was number 10. He was a good glue energy, great shot blocker, man. Them dudes used to have some battles, bro. Back in the big, I remember it was. I remember it was just.
Yeah.
I remember when it was the Big Eight.
Yeah,
Now
me
it's
too.
the big. I remember it was the Big Eight. That's
So
when
was
I.
it?
That's when I find.
Yeah,
That's when I grew up
yes, before
watching.
they merged with the Southwest Conference to make the Big 12.
Now a lot of teams is leaving though too. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's gonna feel weird not seeing Oklahoma in the Big 12 anymore. That shit gonna feel weird as fuck.
Yeah,
That shit
Oklahoma
gonna
done
feel.
messed up. I don't know why they wanted to join the SEC.
No, it's not what you think it's gonna be over there, buddy.
Yeah,
It's a
it's not what you
whole.
think it's gonna be. Okay, yeah, you getting Oklahoma, yeah, you getting all them guys from Dallas to help you. But that's good enough to win the Big 12. You're not gonna be able to compete with Alabama getting them Georgia and Florida and Alabama fields, man.
This was a good Kansas team too. What they lost, I never seen a team like Kansas lost. I thought Villanova had madness in the fucking balls, bro. When they lost to Villanova that year
Oh
with
yeah.
Villanova, every Villanova, every player was hot. I like, dude, I ain't never seen this shit. Every player is fucking hot. I was sitting there watching that shit in my hotel room, heated like a motherfucker.
Are you talking about who was on that when they won that national championship at the buzzer?
Yeah, yeah, but they blew out Kansas though. I
Yeah,
didn't
in
think
the
they was
Final
gonna
Four
blow.
game. Yeah.
I didn't think they was gonna blow out Kansas. Man, I like, dude, everybody was fucking hot.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah, because
I
that was
was
with what's the kid he used to play for
Brunson.
Golden State?
Brunson was on that
Yeah,
team.
Jalen Brunson,
You
Josh
must
Hart,
have, right? Yo,
Josh
man, them,
Hart. What was the one that the kid that played for?
Arciago, that dude played for the
Yeah,
Bulls. Arciago, then
yeah, yeah,
Arciago, where I forgot
Archidiakono,
his
something
name.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then what's the kid? What's the one he played for Utah now? Used to play for Golden State. He was on that team too.
played for Utah. He now he
Yeah.
played for Golden State.
He was drafted
Cool.
by Golden State, but I think he played for Utah now. Or was it Utah?
You got me thinking now.
But anyway, I know what you're talking about when they was just they. I mean, you could not leave them boys open for three.
Man, them boys.
You could not
I never
straight on
seen
that
a
team. You
game
could
like
not leave
that.
them open for three.
Right, them boys would just hit everything, and it was just like, and Bill Self was just like, there's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. When the
Hmm.
team is this hot, you trying, and these niggas still just making everything. I was like, man, Villanova
Yep.
gonna win the chip.
Yep.
Another Kansas great right there. I got some of the Kansas greats on here. I wish he would have stayed a couple of years.
Who
He a
was that?
Chicago kid, Ted. He a Chuck. He from Chicago too. Cause he was on that team.
Oh, I can't
He was
remember
on
his
it.
name.
He was on that Kansas team with Azubuike when they didn't have no tournament that year.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
Kansas was #1 that year.
During the COVID year. Yeah.
Yeah, cause Baylor and Kansas was battling for #2 like all year long kind of shit. And then
Hmm.
Obi Toppin team was nice that year too.
Yeah, for Dayton, they won they #1, I think. When the season
Nah,
they ended the season, Dayton was #1 or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Dayton was #1 at the end. Yeah, it was Kansas. I thought was #1 at the end. They never got a chance to prove it. Yeah, I
Was
know
it
they
Kansas?
did
I
the
know they was
last.
up there.
Yeah, Dayton was in the top 5
Yeah.
because Baylor was 2, and I forgot. I need to look back and see. Yep, Andrew Wiggins. He went to KU. He played for Bill Self. And Skeevy McCoy. And this dude right here, I don't understand why nobody don't got this man on their team. This dude can shoot the ball, man. Yes.
Yeah.
This
Who did
dude
he
was
play?
playing at.
He's in the league, though. You know, he's in the league.
I know he's in the league, but I want the man to get some bird. I just want the man to get some burn, man. Cause dude, this dude
Okay,
been
yeah,
in.
I feel you.
He's been playing. And he played at KU when he was 16 years old, bro. At KU. At 16, he was playing against grown, but he used to playing against grown men anyway because he used to play against older men in overseas. You know, overseas. I don't know.
Overseas, yeah, 'cause
They don't have no limit. Yeah.
right, because they have academies. They
Mhm.
have like sports academies. They don't have like schools and stuff like that. I can remember when I lived over in Germany and I was playing soccer. Like I'm like 8, 9 years old playing soccer, and they trying to recruit me to come play soccer. I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know if my parents will let me do that.
Joel
But
Embiid.
if I've
He went to
known
KU.
better, I probably would have done that shit. You know,
I forgot the
living in
point guard right
Germany.
here. I forgot who this point guard right here was, but he was really good. He was a good player for Kansas too. I think his name is Thorpe, Nadir Thorpe. I think that was his name. He was a good player for Kansas
Okay.
too. I didn't know Kansas got my boy until I read the Heat roster. Oh boy, that was he a Texas boy too.
Oh,
That
what's that? Vincent?
no, not him, not him. I'm about to look it up right now, bro. Not him. He went to Kansas, man. I got a picture of him right here. Hold on, let me find it. Of course, I got the Rush, Chalmers, and
Rush,
Rush,
yeah.
man. Them boys was that. And the history brothers got a man. They got a story in itself about Missouri. You need to watch that shit.
Hmm.
They have a documentary about the Rush brothers. The older brother was the best
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he was out there, bro. But it was yeah, 3.6 left. Boom. And it was crazy. He hit us. A lot of people don't understand. He hit a shot like that early in the year to win a game. Same
Yeah,
play.
I remember that shit. Yep. I remember that. I remember, bro. I can
Yeah.
remember the whole setup of that last shot. They were already talking about the fact that Chalmers has hit buzzer beaters like that during the season. So they got to make
Hmm.
sure that they get on him before he catches the ball. And I know he was like a step inside of the half court line when he caught that ball and threw that shit up, and that bitch went in.
Hey, this guy was here. He was underrated. Langford, Keith Langford.
Hmm.
He went to
Oh
Kansas.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
so
yeah,
he was nice. He was nice. He
yeah.
was
Langford was good. I
nice.
remember him.
Good left-handed player.
Yep.
I remember they made Ben set out one year. I remember the Kansas.
Uh,
I never forget that one of the Kansas players was crying. They was just like, man, it's unfair. They don't want to let this man play. This man participate in all of our practices, everything.
Ben McLemore.
But I like how
He was
Devontae
cold.
Graham, how his career ended out.
Yeah.
He came from Appalachian State and got out of that and went to Kansas, man. And that dude behind him, Rain Selden, man.
Oh, Wayne Selden. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he had one of the best in Dunson college basketball history. Oh my
He
lord.
actually had a decent start off to his NBA career. What happened though?
He's with the last time I checked, he's with the Knicks. My boy
He
Tayshaun.
is okay.
Tayshaun still he still did with Kansas and all that stuff.
Okay. I'm about to say Wayne Selden had a decent. I mean, I ain't saying he wasn't no. I wasn't
Hey,
saying he
you
was projected to be
hey,
no star, but he was
hey, you
playing
remember that
okay.
dude? You remember that dude that's behind him that was from Chicago? That was on that team, number 30. Remember his face? Man, that dude was nice too, man. I can't think of his name.
Oh,
What's that dude's name?
let me look at. I can try to look at it closer. I can't.
Man, this nigga was nice too. What's his name, bro? Man,
Dang, I can't think of his name. That face. I recognize his face, but I can't think of
he,
his name. Dang. Yeah.
yeah, this was a team that went to the Final Four that shouldn't even went to the Final Four, all because of coaching.
Yep. Yeah, man. Self, like I said, man. That's just
Here's
certain
that dumb right.
coaches know how to teach your boys how to overcome, man.
That man
Like
sitting
Bill
there
Self,
looking
Rick
at.
Pitino, Coach K. They just know how to. They teach you how to play. They teach you how to win.
I liked them when they had my boy right here. I wish Jackson would have stayed
Josh
one more
Jackson.
year.
Yep.
I wish he would have stayed one more year, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when they beat um Marvin Bagley and them.
Hmm.
Andrew Wiggins, and they had my boy Perry Ellis.
Yeah, Perry Ellis. Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Perry Ellis, man. Wichita,
he was about
Kansas.
40 years old when he was playing in college basketball.
That nigga looked like he was 40.
Yeah, for real.
And he was a nice player though.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He was
I
one
like
of the
Perry
players that
Ellis,
could
man.
that could actually translate probably into the he probably played overseas or something.
Yeah.
'Cause not all players is not meant for the NBA.
Yep.
That's what, that's one
And
thing
Wiggins, he just if Wiggins ever just gets, the only thing that's missing from him is his mentality to kill,
mm,
to kill what you eat, because he
mm.
has the talent. He can shoot, he can dribble the ball, he's athletic, he can jump. Like
He
he
could
has
score. He
everything.
could he could score back to the basket.
Yep, back to the basket. Fadeaways. He can do everything. His mentality is just too soft. And I don't mean he's a soft player. He just he doesn't have like if he had what the Mamba shit like Kobe, that boy would be scary.
Or just basically just have a killer instinct.
Just the killer instinct. Yeah, basically that's it. He don't even not even just to be like Kobe.
Go
I
ahead,
was
just
just
have that
using that
killer
as an
instinct.
example.
Example, right.
That's the best example I could think of.
Yeah, that boy
What's
Keegan
missing
Murray.
from his game? It's not he got the talent and ability. It's just in his head. Like
One thing I like about this young kid too, this kid, you can talk smack. He gonna talk right back to you though. I like it when he was going at that dude.
he's not scared of
Yeah,
nobody.
that's why I was trying to give an example. When he was in Miami,
Miami,
how LeBron was always yelling at him all the time, and him and LeBron was always into it all the time. But I used to tell
Yeah,
people,
because he would get on LeBron. Like
mm-hmm,
you the man, you supposed to be the best player. He would get on LeBron. And LeBron
mm-hmm,
didn't like that shit.
mm-hmm,
Like you supposed to be our leader, you supposed to be our best player. What are you doing?
mm-hmm.
You're not playing defense, you letting your man get by you and all that shit. LeBron didn't like that shit. LeBron didn't like being held accountable. And Chalmers was holding him accountable
Nice
when he
block.
messed up.
One thing about that big dude from Michigan State, he got that length and all this other stuff. If he had a bigger upper body, he'd be a beast. He got the athleticism. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's a lefty too. And them
Mhm.
lefties always dangerous.
And he got a pretty decent jump shot too.
Yeah. If he beep up in that, man, he gonna be a beast, man.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I think he can handle the ball too. But he just can't
Yeah.
show it in college. I bet you he can. He just look like a type of player that can do that. Oh, okay. Michigan State. They call a timeout. Okay. Y'all poking your chest out. You're down by 10. Okay. What y'all gonna do, Iowa? It's time to make
Yeah,
adjustments.
you got to be careful of that Michigan State. That second, they have this thing about them when the first 5 minutes of the second half, where they trying to blitz you and get up in you. So you got to be ready for that.
hmm And the coach from ain't the coach from Iowa is Coach McCaffrey?
Yeah, Fran McCaffrey. Yeah.
From yeah, he's a very underrated coach too.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's been underrated. I mean, I wouldn't say he's underrated. I just think because Iowa hasn't made a deep run in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but he always has good teams.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you
He
said that.
always fields good
Cause
teams.
Iowa, man. Cause I think the baddest Iowa squad was last year. I think that I seen of late. Them boys had shooters
Mhm.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember when Purdue had we had what's that dude name? Robbie Hummel.
Oh yeah,
That
Robbie
Purdue team,
Hummel from
that
Purdue.
Purdue
Yeah,
team. I
and he
thought
is
that
coaching
team.
on Purdue now. He's coaching some. He's coaching somebody now. I
I
know he
know
was
he
coaching
be.
somewhere. Robbie Hummel.
I know. I know he does. I know he does college basketball and F-ball, FS1 Sports. He a commentator.
Oh, he does. Okay, I thought he was coaching
Yeah,
somewhere. I could have sworn I seen
he
him
does it.
coaching.
He does the Big Ten Network
Okay.
games, and you see him on FS1 sometimes too, on Fox Sports.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
FS1's basically everything dealing with Fox, and he be on the
Yeah,
Big
that
Ten.
was a
You see
yeah,
Rob
that was
Hummel
a
a
tough
lot.
ass white boy, man.
Man, he boy was
He
he
wasn't no
nice,
punk.
bro.
He played hard.
Right. And it's like
Yeah.
I keep telling you, boy, man, we had some white boys back then, man. There was this dude. I know you're gonna remember when I say his name. I thought he was gonna be a better player than he was, but at least he made it. Casey Jacobson.
Casey, the name sounds familiar.
He went to
He played for
Arizona.
Kansas, right?
No, he went to
Arizona.
Arizona. He went to Arizona back in the
Okay.
day.
Okay.
That white boy was nice.
Okay.
He had
I'm,
handles.
I'm
He had hops.
picturing
He had a
his name
jumper.
and a red, white, and blue jersey, and that's the same colors as Kansas. So
I remember when Kansas and Arizona used to play each other every single year. Like every single year. Like way before the Pac-12 and start doing this emerging to play these other conference before these conferences start emerging.
the conference challenges. Yeah.
Kansas used to play Arizona all the time, and majority of the time it was always in Arizona.
hmm
Every once in a while they'll come to the fall, but majority of the time Kansas always went to Arizona. I remember that back in the day. That was like during the early of the season.
Right. Yeah. It was usually like the early season games. Yeah, I remember
That's
those.
one thing. That's one thing I always did respect about Kansas too, man. When you play in a tough conference, man, you they'll go anywhere to play anybody. That's one thing I love about them.
I
I
mean,
love it.
that's the thing about the teams who you knew were competing for a championship. You gotta go play
The best of the best,
out
right?
of conference.
It's right,
The best
and
of the
their
best.
conference best in
If
their
you really
conference
feel
is
like
right.
you championship caliber team and you can win a championship, you got to go play one of the better schools. You go to the
Oh,
East
he
Coast. If you're on
traveled.
the West Coast, go to the East Coast and play one of them East Coast teams. Play Villanova, play UConn, somebody like that.
hmm
Somebody
I
who's
remember.
tough.
I think UConn is gonna come back around. Cause like I said, Danny Hurley, man. I don't know which Hurley is it. That's over there, but he's gonna turn it around. You gotta give it time, man. I just can't wait till the world be free. That you can really see how these coaches really can really get players in their system and shit. It's hard to get players who you want when it's COVID. You got these restrictions, and that's why they let these players stay 5 years. Look at the
I tell
player
you
for
what,
Kansas. Look at the
I
player
think
that played for
UConn.
Kansas, number 55. He's 25 years old.
Damn.
He's 25, right? Lance. He went to Iowa State. He lived at 25 because he stayed one more year.
Okay.
They gave him that eligibility.
Extra COVID year.
Yeah, so he taking
Yeah.
advantage of that shit.
Hell yeah.
I think
take
he's
advantage
nice
of
too.
that shit,
Yeah, and I just like how he interact with players that are younger, and you can just
Mhm.
tell. I could just tell how this team is now. I don't know what scared me about Kansas. To me, they turn over the ball too much sometimes, bro. If
Yeah.
and then not only that, I just can't wait till they get old boy back. They need Remy Martin back. They gonna need
Yeah.
him. Like I like I like the team though overall though, because if you defend, you're gonna be in games, no matter how bad you throw the ball away. But you can't have too many of them, because you go against these other teams that can go fast break quicker, just like your ass can.
Right.
A good team to mention, Arizona.
hmm
You get them niggas on the fast break, it's over. Duke, same way. You turn them niggas over, they turn you over, they gone on the other side. Purdue, another great team.
Right.
You
Duke
put
just,
your-
I don't know. Duke just confuses the hell out of me.
I don't never root for Duke. I
I
never
don't.
root for Duke.
I mean, I don't root for. But I'm just what I'm thinking. I'm looking at is.
But they team, I seen a lot of their
talent they
games,
have on
right?
that team. Like you got a 7-footer who's a monster. Then you got Banchero. He's what, like 6'8", 6'9",
hmm
who he. I don't understand like how y'all have these lapses in these
Oh,
games.
this dude is coming to Kansas next year. I forgot his name. He's a good player. He's coming to Kansas next year.
Okay.
I forgot the kid's name. He's nice.
Fonte.
Yeah, I like how Devontae Graham and Frank Mason, them two niggas in the backcourt was nice.
Oh yeah, Frank Mason. Yeah,
And my boy Kurt,
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kurt, Captain Kurt, can you save me?
That was my dog, man.
Hey, a lot of
Played for
people
the
don't
Bulls, dog.
understand. A
That
lot
was
of
my
people don't
boy right there,
understand, man.
man.
Hey, a lot of people want to shit on Hyrick. Hyrick was getting them buckets, man, before he got his injuries, man.
Yep. Yep. Captain Kirk, man. That was my boy when he was playing for the Bulls.
Yeah, they didn't never get a chance to play that year either. I forgot Abachi was on that team too. He was I think he was a sophomore that year.
Who was that?
Abachi, that's standing next to I'm about to look his name up, man. What's that dude's name, man? Cause he played for the Oh, let's look it up.
Somebody playing
Kansas.
South Bay Heat.
Dotson. That's his name, Dotson.
Oh yeah,
Dotson.
Dotson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He from Chicago.
Okay.
You know, Bill Self always liked them Chicago guards.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one
Because
second,
he was
fam.
right there. I mean, he got them ties right there.
Right.
That's his recruiting ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when y'all was talking about Illinois, yeah, he built like Bruce Weber coached the Illinois team and that made it to the Final Four, but Bill Self brought that talent there.
Mm-hmm.
He was
And
the
then
one who
and
recruited
then
those.
what was the old school coach too? They used to coach that coach Kendall Gill and them boys and Nick Anderson. Who?
Oh, damn.
And he was another one too that put them boys on the map. And then Bill Self
What was
just
his name?
elevated. I can't think of it. I gotta look it up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kendall
So,
Gill, Kenny Battle,
Kenny
and
Battle,
all them
yo.
boys, man. I mean, and they didn't have no big men. They was all guards and forwards, but they all could jump out the gym. They was dunking on everybody.
It made no
That boy was
sense.
dunking on everybody, man.
And Nick Anderson was hitting the wettest from three.
Yep. And Nick Anderson was knocking down the 3-point shots. Yep. You were so scared of the backdoor cut getting dunked on. Then Nick Anderson wide open for a 3-pointer. Hell yeah.
I think his career really changed. In my opinion, he wasn't the same player after he missed them two free throws against Houston. He wasn't
Mm-hmm.
the same player after that. Ooh, get it out of here.
Yep.
Nice block. Them boy got too much lift. He didn't even try to, but he just stuck his arm out and just blocked it.
Come on. Stop throwing up all these bad shots. Letting Michigan State stay in the game.
That was good defense right there.
Yeah.
You saw how he just jumped and just stuck his arm out? Like, you can't coach
Mhm.
that. Any other shot blocker would try to block the shit out of that motherfucker.
That was like
Try to hit it in the
Scottie
stands.
Pippen shit.
Daddy long arms
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was like
shit.
Scottie Pippen shit. All he did was just reached over there and got the ball before it hit the backboard. Good Lord.
Cause there was this coach in Louisiana. He had a dude that he ended up going to Louisiana Tech. When he was coaching in high school,
Uh-huh.
he was like, dude, one day, it was like his first day in practice. He was just a freshman. And you know how it is in certain schools. You're a freshman. No, you ain't better than me. You a new kid. And he was a quiet kid. So one day, he came in practice. Very first day in practice. He looked at me. I got off work. I said, "Did I miss it? Did I miss it?" He was like, "Nah, TP, you ain't missed nothing. It's about to start." He said, "Go ahead, suit up, young man." It was like Coach Carter moment. I swear it was like Coach Carter moment. Like, who is this guy? Oh, he's a new kid. He's a freshman. Did he get to run last and everything like that? He's like, nah. So what spot he gonna play him, coach? Oh, he could play shooting guard. And he ain't betting. Mind you, the dude that was on the team, he wasn't no joke, yo. But he ain't seen a nigga like this nigga.
Right. Right.
Man, he said, "I got him, coach." I salute the dude. He came up to me, he whispered in my ear. He said, "T. Price, what you think?" I said, "Just be you. You ain't got nothing to prove to your coach. Y'all both gonna play together anyway. Just because he played the same
Right.
position at you, but at the same time, he's bigger. He's taller than you. You can actually still stay at your position. Then he can go to." He was like, "You know what? You right. If they just do you, I mean, it was a battle, man. It was a battle, but that dude was so athletic, and he thought he could jump. Man, it was a battle all the way. It was a battle all the way 21, man, and you had to win by 2. So the score ended up being
Okay.
25, 20, score ended up being 25-23. It was a battle, but oh boy, that was representing who he was because he felt what he felt. But his teammates was egging the shit on, talking about, "Oh, this dude gonna steal your position." And he was like, "I just moved here just like this kid is, and I beat somebody last year for a spot. So y'all think this gonna happen? Nah." And I'm telling you, that dude ended up going to Louisiana Tech. That dude ended up going to Louisiana Tech, man. But man, that dude had crazy hops, crazy, and had banana. I'm like, God dang, man. As a matter of fact, Louisiana Tech got a big boy. His name is Lofton. Got some pounds on him, but that boy be out there getting it down there. Can handle the ball and all that shit.
Mm.
But he liked to battle. He liked to battle on the block too.
Okay. Okay.
But he could shoot the three and all that shit. You know, that's what they make these players do nowadays.
Right. Right.
If you want to play in the NBA, you can't be like Shaq. You got to be like this. I really
I wish you
believe.
would get back to that.
I really believe there is going to be a player. It ain't going to be one. It's going to be a couple of them. That's going to change the game. And then it's going to be so scary that these dudes going to be so strong physically, and they can shoot the three too. But they really abuse you down low. And you couldn't help but to feed the post. It's going to get back to it. You know how it is. Everything's always recycled.
Oh yeah, it's starting to because we look at like guys like Embiid. I wish Embiid would not shoot so many threes. I wish he would just.
Man, he'll focus on the basket, man, and when nobody stop him, man. I still think
Yep.
he's the best big man in the league. I know Joker is good, and Joker is a close second. Man, you ain't stopping that boy, man.
Right.
He,
Right. But
he got heart. That boy got heart. That's barbecue chicken, and that dude way
yeah, it
stronger
was.
than he
Yeah, it
is.
was. You want no way he was stopping him right there. As soon as he pivoted back, it was over.
hmm And look at the defender, and the defender is way bigger than
Uh-huh.
he is body wise. Same height,
But
weighted body.
yeah, he's just too quick for him though.
That footwork just got you slipping, buddy.
Yep.
Man, they blowing Izzo team out,
And
man. I might as well enjoy this because I see Michigan State get blowed out.
right. Right.
Like rarely
That's
I
why I
saw
said,
Kansas.
watch out for
Rarely
Michigan State because they do play better in the second half.
I don't see it
Their
coming this
second
year,
half. Huh?
and I don't see it coming.
Who,
And shout
Michigan
out to my
State?
yeah, I don't
No, I'm
see
just
it
talking about
coming.
the second half, like in games.
Oh, I know
They
that.
play
I'm talking
better in the
about.
second half
I'm
of the
talking
game.
about. I'm talking about make a run for the tournament and all that other stuff. I
Oh,
don't
for the
see it
tournament,
coming.
yeah, I don't see it either. Yeah,
I think they're gonna get in, but I don't. But this ain't
yeah, they'll
Izzo
get
kind
in.
of team.
I can see them getting to the Sweet 16.
hmm
I just hope they don't get in a bracket where they the top teams get upset and then they got an easy road to the Final Four like it usually happens for them. I got to stop playing around Iowa.
Well, they up by 13 on my board.
Yeah, but every time they get a lead, they let Michigan State go on a run.
We'll see how it is.
Yeah, throwing up bad shots.
Nice D. Nice pass. You got to make that floater. Rebound. You got to make that. Good rebound. Good box out.
Ooh,
That's
that's jump ball. Why ain't that a jump ball?
nice layup. Y'all fell asleep right there. And he got 16 points. Oh, I forgot I missed the majority of the.
Who is
I was
that?
blazing. Number 25, who what you call it scored on that possession. He had 16 points.
Oh, Hall from Michigan State.
Hit-
Yeah,
Yeah, last two games,
yeah.
1 for 7. Yeah, he hand down, man down. All right, Michigan State, y'all
Step
gonna
back
need.
on them. Yep.
I know Michigan State, y'all gonna need a like y'all need to do something. Nice reverse, but you put too much
Telling you,
English.
Michigan State always go on the run, bro. Iowa got to stay focused because they can't let Michigan State go on no run. They got to stay
Ooh.
focused. Keep
Three
playing
ball
good defense.
timeout.
Take good shots though when you get the ball.
That's Bohannon's shot right there.
Ooh, yeah, that was his shot. Yep.
That white boy could shoot it too, and he ain't
Mhm.
scared either. Like it's just like him, and I know what's the dude name that played for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. These dudes
Yeah.
ain't scared to play against no brothers, man. These white boys ain't scared.
Nope.
I remember when
That
I remember
reminds
when
me of
Dub McDermott's Mr. Bucket.
mhm. I was going to bring up somebody from the past that I watched in high school, Rex Chapman.
Mm.
He used to talk about how his father would take him to the black side of town, and drop him off at the park to play with the black kids.
Hmm.
That's how it is. Why Rex Chapman got good.
Hmm. True
Yeah, my
story.
pops would always take me to this neighborhood and play with the black kids in the park. And shit, I had no choice.
He had one of the craziest butters beaters I seen too when he was in Phoenix.
Oh, Rex Chapman talking about for Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Rebound. You got past the ball. That's a foul. Yeah, you doing too much. You got hit in the nuts. Oh, you fell on your wrist. Yeah, falling on your wrist and getting and you fall on your wrist to catch your fall is the worst thing to get. To me, as an injury.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's your. Mm.
I know that personally. I broke both my wrists doing that shit. Back to back. The right one first and the left one
Mm.
the second time. Hell yeah.
I remember when Irish came out with the question, I put them on. I tried to go play ball in them. I messed around,
Hmm.
turned my ankle, and mind you, I had my. Oh, that boy just got a shot, man. That boy got a shot. His game is just. He got 25 points and 4 man. Oh man, nice
9 of
answer though.
14, 2 for
Hmm.
5 from 3. Damn, that boy
That's
was going off.
Bohannon just walked into that. That was like a heat check. That's like a bad possession though. You can't have it.
Yeah,
If I was a coach, y'all drive me nuts. Man,
yeah,
dude,
that's what I'm talking about. You can't.
you up by 16. You throwing up half. No, we don't need that. That's bad possession.
Yeah, you playing
You
a
give it
tough
to.
team. This that they can still come back, man. You can't keep giving
And
them
I like
possessions to
Bohannon.
get them a
I think
chance to
he's a
come
nice
back.
player.
Yeah,
That's just a bad. That was a bad possession right there. You can't have possessions like that. You just can't.
kind of
Especially when
reminds
you
me of
got
what's that?
run your
What's the
clock
white
and run
boy
your
that played
shit.
with Carmelo back in the days at Syracuse? That's who he remind me of. You should throw up threes like that.
What's his name? McNamara.
McNamara, yeah,
Man, and Syracuse had some bad guards too. I remember they
yep.
had Jordan. And I remember they had that one boy. That I forgot that dude's name. He was number 25. He was nice too. And then they had what's that left-handed dude's name? What's his name? God dang it. Fair. They had Fair, number
Yeah,
5.
yep,
Fair, number 4. Yeah, Fair. And Fair was nice. Man, that man. I
yeah.
thought that. I thought. There's times I rooted for Boeheim. 'Cause he really did have some good teams though. I remember
Hmm.
that. I remember that team that came. They ran into Kentucky.
Yeah, with what's old boy from New York who got drafted by the Knicks? What was his name? Played it. He got game.
Oh, Walter McCarty.
Nah, not Walter McCarty. He played for Kentucky. I'm talking about for
Yeah,
Syracuse.
he was on them. He
I
was in
know
that
Walter
movie though.
McCarty was in He Got Game, but the dude who played for Syracuse in that championship game was also in He Got Game too.
Oh, you talking about Wallace?
Wallace.
Wallace. Wallace.
Yeah,
I want to say Gerald Wallace.
not Gerald Wallace.
Wallace.
Not
I
Gerald
know it's a
Wallace.
Wallace. I know it's a Wallace.
Yeah,
I know his last name Wallace.
last name was Wallace. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was that. That was a team. That was unexpected team made a nice run to the Final Four. That Syracuse team.
I used to like my boy Scotty Reynolds. I thought he was so nice. And they had another dude too. What was that dude that went to Notre Dame? And I think his last name was Thomas. He wore number 1. He was
Thomas.
I think he was mixed. I want to think he's mixed.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, man. What's his name, man? He was nice, man. He was a nice player for him, man. This was like in the early around the time when that all them great guard play was on there. Let me look it up, man. I would say Nortra.
Oh, Chris Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Chris
it.
Thomas. Yeah, Chris Thomas was
Chris
nice.
Thomas. Yeah.
I thought he was nice. He was nice.
Hmm.
He was nice. He man, he didn't bat down for nobody.
Yeah. He was tough.
Yeah,
Yep.
he had game. Him and Scotty Reynolds remind me so much of each other, but Scotty Reynolds just a little bit taller, and just bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Thomas. I remember him.
Chris Thomas, yes sir. We gotta give it to him, man. We can call these players out, man. 'Cause, yeah, they didn't make it to the league, but I guarantee you they played overseas somewhere.
Oh yeah,
That's what
most definitely.
that's what most players do. They can't get in the
Hmm.
lead. They go overseas and make a wonderful life for themselves. And they ain't buses just because they ain't make it to the lead.
Yeah, because
It's,
what's his name did that? Remember the guy I was telling you about from here, Cedric Brooks. He went overseas for a few years.
mm-hmm,
Cedric Brooks, who went to Pittsburgh State.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, he played overseas. for a
They
few
football
years.
team.
Was doing his
Lord have
thing over
mercy.
in Germany.
The twin brother just hit a 3-pointer. Lord have mercy.
Oh wow.
Just Chris. He just coming out the bench. Imagine when he get a chance to start next season. That's it. I think they're gonna stay one more year. I think they one of the players that's probably gonna stay 3 to 4 years. Cause you always think they go the father right there, Keon Murray. You remember Keon Murray? That's his sons.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to say Kenyon Murray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember Kenyon Murray. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those his sons. It's 3 balls. No, don't make him hit that. Oh, he hit it again. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
With the left. Ugh.
With the left. One brother
Damn.
is right, one twin is right, and the other one's left. That's crazy. That's
Left-handed,
kind of
yeah.
that's kind of, and that's very unique, very rare too. Cause most players that I know that are twins, they both normally shoot with the same hand.
Mm-hmm. And they're identical twins too. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
One right-handed, one left-handed.
And I always thought a player was left-handed was very unique in basketball because they're so hard to guard. Especially they could go right side too. Make it go right, coach. He can go right though. Just do the best you can. Just do the best you can, son. Just make sure you have your hands up.
With left hand, because you're so used to people shooting right-handed, and left hand, somebody who shot left-handed would just throw you off.
Mm-hmm.
You expect somebody to shoot with their right hand most of the time.
I never forget. I seen this one player in a game, in the AAU game. This dude came down the court and shot left-handed. Then they came back down on the court, shook the dude up on the opposite side and shot with the right hand. And the dude that was guarding it was like, "What the hell is this?" He's like, "This dude can shoot with both hands, nigga. Like, it's crazy, bro."
What am I supposed to do with this, coach? Yeah, tell me nothing about this.
Right, right. And this is some like this shit right here. This shit right here. I don't know, man. This is. I seen that shit. I was like, whoa. I was like, what the hell? Man, he shook dude over, and I was in Louisiana at the time too. So
that was
he
a
shook.
nice move.
He shook old dude and shot the left. It was nothing but net. I was like, oh, okay, he's a lefty. I was sitting the same time. Cause I'm watching the whole game. Cause he was shooting left the whole time. And then the next time he come down the court, they thought he was gonna go on. The coach was like, make it go right. He crossed over right, left to right, and just shot a fadeaway right hand. He was just like, what the fuck? And then he did it. And then the rest of the second half, he just shot right-handed, bro. And was killing them niggas, bro. I never seen no shit like that, bro.
Damn.
This dude was shooting left-handed for the first half, and then the second half, he just started shooting with his right. I know why he doing it because at the time because there was this coach. There was a big time game, and he was and I forgot who the kid's name though. This dude was really nice from Louisiana. Man, this dude he could shoot. Oh my God, the brother's on fire too. Lord have mercy. You got one brother doing the thing. You got the other brother just is Michigan State. You might as well put in. You might as well put in the bench.
Last move he just put on the dude from Michigan. Oh my God. He didn't know what to do. He went behind his back to the left and was like, oh shit.
That was a brick right there, boy. You hit the side of the backboard, opposite side of that at the lower part. Nice shot, though. Nice follow through. Dad, like that's what I'm talking about.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You got twins in the league killing it.
And they ain't gonna be the only twins, though. We got a lot of twins because
Keegan. Yeah, Keegan is already. I think he's ready. I don't know if he's gonna stay, but I think somebody's gonna get in his ear after the tournament.
Yeah, yeah,
Somebody from
yeah.
the scouts gonna get in his ear.
But then he always got the best. He always got the best advisor ever. His pops.
Yep. His pops. Yeah, that's true.
Pops gonna be like, Pops gonna make his own decision. This is what you want to do. I think the other brother gonna stay though,
Yeah.
just to prove himself. And then boom, he gone too. You got to think about it. This is first. This is their sophomore year. He been playing off the bench both years, so he ain't never got a chance to really show his what he can do with starter minutes.
Right, because you can kind of tell as far as like he can shoot, but as far as the overall package, he's
Hmm.
not as developed as Keegan is. Like his game ain't as developed as Keegan is, but he's good though. You can tell he got game though.
Hmm. Very smart.
Yeah.
You could tell players that really, you could tell they was raised to really play team ball.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't never seen them yell at their teammates on none of that shit.
Yes,
You always got that.
little move. I wish he would have just kept taking that.
Yeah, he should have took that one all the way to the rack.
Yeah.
It'll, that's what it comes with game film and all that. Cause he's gonna be their future for next year.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be very. And then if they get his brother to stay, man, them niggas gonna be crazy.
Right.
McCaffrey still gonna recruit.
Oh yeah.
Some always want to go to Iowa.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said McCaffrey always fielded a good team. It's just been a while since they've made a deep run in the tournament.
Yeah, that Luke Garza. Yeah, that boy was nasty. That I ain't gonna lie, that boy was nasty in college, bro. You can hate that big man all you want to. Luke Garza was a beast, man.
Mm-hmm. Big old Frankenstein looking ass dude. For real,
Oh
like that
man,
motherfucker was huge, dog.
man, don't do that. Don't do that.
But nah, he can
Don't do
play
that
ball
to.
though. He can play though. He can play though.
Yeah.
I think he just needs time to develop in the NBA.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
got all the tools. He got all the
hopefully
tools with the.
get him adjusted to the NBA game for a big man. For
Yeah,
somebody
cause
his
he got,
size, you know what I'm
cause
saying?
he got that old school. If he was playing
Yeah.
old school rules and shit, man, that nigga would be a problem. I don't care what y'all talking about. That man would be a
Yeah.
problem. He too skilled and too strong, and he can make free throws and shit. Man, you
Yep.
can't. Most big dudes can't make free throws on a high clip.
Right.
Nowadays, back then they did, or at least they was least above average.
Right.
Man, every time I see Taco Bell, no, I ain't Taco Bell. What is this? Oh, that's Papa John's.
My shit done froze up.
Oh no, we get different commercials. Cause I'm out here in the West. We don't. I haven't even seen Papa John's out here.
I'm watching this shit on my the app on my cable app.
Oh, okay, well, oh,
Yeah. Hold on, let me close the app and open it back up.
yeah, I'm gonna stay on here for about until this game is over. And then,
Yeah, me too. I was about to say, I'm about after this over, I'm gonna go get me something to eat, man.
yeah,
Hey,
I already,
when you get a chance, man, because last time when you put your number in there, I fucking when I remember I left the damn chat on accident. I didn't get to save your number, man.
oh yeah, 'cause that's when I just went off too at the time too.
Yeah.
I
I
got
didn't get
you.
to save that shit.
All right, I'll put it in a private chat right quick. And
All right.
everybody will always want to know who my number is. I don't give my number out. And nope, it's not the same number everybody think it is either. Just saying. T Price, I know your number. No, it's not. It's not the number that you think it is. So keep thinking that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, next time you down here in the K, man. Them
Khalid,
people
man,
holler at your boy, man.
man, I
Don't let
remember
me know
that,
you coming
man.
through.
But yeah, Khalid, crazy, man. I remember, I mean, cause I met some good people out there, man. It was crazy when I was out there, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. That's why it's like, man, man, I swear, we probably done crossed paths, bro.
Man,
If we was in
I
the city
ran,
around the time
I ran,
you were here, we
yeah,
probably crossed paths, man.
I ran across so many people, man. I've been in neighborhoods my cousin told me not to go to, and I still went there. I was like, I knew somebody over there. Like, cuz, you ain't supposed to be over there. I'm like, dude, how you gonna tell me? I don't care what, dude. I'm not scared of what they got going on over here. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's all how you carry yourself at the end of the day, and that's for
Yeah,
real.
well, they say don't ever cross
Hmm.
Landseer.
Dude, I used to, man,
Don't ever
dude,
go
I've been
across
to.
Landseer.
Oh yeah, ran. Oh hell no. You gonna catch me out there any given day?
Don't go to the north side of Landseer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do not. At certain time of the night, hell no. I used to be over there. Don't get me wrong, but the times what they was, if I was over there, I'm inside the house and not go nowhere until when it's
you
officially
with
all the
somebody
way
with you.
daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already knew because I was always the type of person. I didn't go in and out of people's houses and stuff. Once I'm in the house, I'm in the house. Cause we didn't normally
Right.
smoke bud in the house anyway. Open the window and shit. So and light an incense and shit. I didn't care what was going on outside. Ain't nobody coming through that door once that door closed. I know that.
Right.
Whoever's in that house, you staying in that motherfucker. That's how it was when I first went out there. I was like, man, I ain't going out there anyway. My cousin already told me this and this, and I was like, oh, all right, we just gonna let you know, man, you good, man. Have fun. I met some cool cats out there, man. Fun. I met some cool cats out there. I used to ball with a lot of cats out there too. I was always hooping when I was out there. I was always hooping in
Okay.
Killeen every day. Every day I try to hit the court somewhere, playing against competition, not no scrub ass dudes.
Nah.
I always played against competition. I always played against competition, and I always end up always getting on the team where nobody want to pick up a girl on their team, and then she just asks me, "You want to play?" Her and the homegirl be like, "You want to play?"
Hmm.
And me and my boy be like, "Hey, T, this is my homie. You want to run with us?" I was
You
like,
ever
"Yeah, sure."
go on? You ever go on base to hoop?
I never had a chance to go on base though, but my homie that I used to know,
Okay.
her name was Kay Hill. She was from Detroit, and she had access, to the two posts. I used to go up
Yeah.
there with her to get that cheap liquor.
Right. Yeah. Class six.
She's
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to go up there and get that cheap liquor up there. She was like, "Bro, get your cigarellos and all that shit. I know your cousin don't take you up here, but I'm gonna show you where you get all your shit up here and everything like that. You ever need me to come up here?" That was at the time that I had my military ID card too. So
Okay.
yeah, she showed me all the hot spots, all the cool spots. When she first met me, she was like, "Man, you gonna be all right. You ain't gonna be here long, but you gonna be all right. You gonna like Colleen though." She said, "You gonna like it. It ain't as bad as what people is. It's all about who you hang out with, and you. And every time I see you, you always run by yourself. You don't bring 1,000 niggas to my house like everybody I know out here." I was very big on that. When I went
Right.
to people's house, I didn't bring a whole bunch of people, and if I did bring somebody, they know they was legit cool, like real down to earth people. Ain't try to do no scandalous ass shit.
That's how I am. That's how I am, bro. Shit. I'm by myself. Any dirt come up, I did it by myself. Man. I ain't need nobody to tell
Right.
on me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Niggas nowadays don't know how to take their losses anyway. Take them L's. Man,
Right.
and that's one thing I hate about blowouts too, bro. You never know when it's going to be over. Like it's 5 minutes, seem like it's take forever, bro. Like on everything, bro. I hope
Right.
Kansas come out and really blitz these niggas, man. They need to get a really good team victory, man. Cause they scheduled, they got to play Baylor, and they got to play TCU twice, and they got to play Texas. That's Kansas. Texas is the last game of the year for them, and they playing them in Allen Fieldhouse.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, my number's in the thing, man. I don't know if you saved it or not, man. Before
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
get
got
up
to
off
say
here.
now. I got to say now.
All right.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna see how bad this
Yeah,
is.
I got to
Nah,
say now.
man. I got to get off it, man.
Ooh,
'Cause,
ooh.
I think he alright. He alright. He just had a spill. Yeah, he up. He good.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I was more amazed that he made that damn shot.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even paying attention to him on the ground. I was looking at the ball rolling on the rim.
That was nice though, and he made that
Yeah,
shit too.
yeah.
And then the way he concentrated and made it too. Then that's man. You gotta
Hmm.
have. And then he's strong. The upper body strength. That's one thing my friends be like, Terrence, you need to get in there. But I was like, dude, every time I used to want to go lift, my friends used to be on some BS, man. Oh man, we will go to the gym, man, but over here with this girl, man, and I'd be like, oh man, you know what? I don't even want to
Yeah.
go to the gym now. You know, man, I just learned doing jumping jacks and push ups at home.
Now,
I
when I
know.
first moved, I had a homeboy who used to box. So I used to
Oh
go
yeah, I
with
know.
him whenever
I
we
used to know a
could.
lot of cats can box. Yeah, I had a homeboy too in Michigan.
Yeah.
Was in that taekwondo. Well, fuck you up. That nigga knew some
Hmm.
shit.
Oh
He
yeah.
showed me. I remember one day we was out, bro. Like right before I left Michigan, he was like, "T, I'm gonna show you. If a nigga get into it with us tonight, which I already have a feeling, I feel like somebody's gonna try to fuck with you tonight. I'm gonna show you something that you'll never seen a nigga do to somebody. And you nope, you cannot learn this shit in the military. The only way you learn this shit if you know the shit that I know. And this dude, he had like 3 or 4 different degrees of belts. So I didn't know what I was going to say. I was just praying and hope to myself. I was just like, man, let's hope nothing don't happen tonight. I was like, because I was always quiet, stayed to myself, and I always stayed at the bar. I never had a drink in my hand. This was during the time I didn't drink. I smoked, but I didn't. I wasn't even drinking at the time.
Okay.
So I used to just chill at the bar and just chill and just watch, because every bar always had it on sports channels. Even way back then when we was growing up, they still had it on those sports channels and all that. And just sitting there watching it, and my boy was just standing there, just waiting for the nigga to say something. And he used me. He had me confused with somebody else. But my homeboy came up real quick. Was like, dude, I know this dude that you think he is, but he is not that guy. You need to walk away. I looked at the dude. I was like, man, if I'm not calling you no punk, cause I know you ain't no punk, but I ain't who you. I'm not the dude you're looking for, and I'm not the one you need to be worried about. Cause this dude that's really
Right.
just sat there and is getting this look at you, he with the shits. He said, I don't
I
believe
know
you.
that's right.
He said, I don't believe you. My boy said, let's go outside. So you
Damn.
already know. You already know when you see more than one person walk out of a place in the South, and you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing in their hand as like a stogie or a lighter or a blunt or something about to go outside, and you already know what they're gonna do in their hand. Something about to go down.
Right,
So
right.
next thing you know, we walked outside, and my boy was like, "So, just like I was saying, this not the dude who you want to." So I believe he is. And he was like, "Man, his name is TP, man. He's not even from these neck of the woods, man. He's not even from Michigan. He's from Georgia." But nah, he really thought he was. He was like, "Well," then he tried to put his hand on me. He's like, "I know who this dude is," and I just put my arm like, "Dude, you gonna get your hands?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not the dude who you talking about, bro. Like, cut this shit out, bro." So next thing you know, my boy just, man, I seen the fastest three kick that I ever seen in my motherfucking life. The only way I seen that shit is like only I saw this shit is Bruce Lee did this shit. He kicked the nigga like Bruce Lee, man. And that nigga went out. He said, "I should go in your pockets, whole ass nigga." Soon as he hit the dude hit the ground, all you saw nothing but money coming all out his pockets and shit. He was like, "Nah, TP, we ain't greedy. We ain't greedy." So I never was like that either. Like when I knew somebody was got his ass beat, and I see somebody left the crime in the scene, I knew the dude got money
Hmm.
on, man. Oh man, no man, cause at the end of the day, I want that junk to be coming back on me. Somebody take my last. Nigga, how
Right.
you took my last when I was on the ground, nigga? I was like, that's fucked up, nigga. I'm already out. Both of your eyelids say out cold, nigga. Say out cold, nigga. Man,
Yeah.
Kansas better whoop K-State ass tonight, man. Y'all need a blowout victory, man, to really. Is Remy Martin going to play? Because they really need Remy Martin, man. And I like how they got that one kid. Yeah, Baji's nice. I like his growth, man. Because he always had that frame. And look at his, man, he already got the NBA body now. You know what I'm saying? Now he can just go ahead and just. I think he's going to be a great NBA player, though. It's all about the system. It's all about the team. He'll be a good, like, I don't want to say, like Memphis. I can see him balling with a team like Memphis with
Yeah.
Ja.
For like a defensive a team that plays good D.
Defense, yo, and he can score too. And then you got him and Dylan Brooks together, man. That'd be nice. No, but then you got Bane too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I ain't taking
you can
away
always
from.
use depth. Think about the
Yep.
fact that they got what's the young kid that played with LeBron's son in high school?
Oh,
He
Williams.
played for Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, he's nice too.
And when Bane was out, he was playing well when he was getting some run with the starters.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that,
how it
Zaire
is.
Williams?
Yeah, Zaire Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm about to let you go. We about to get up out of here. I will not be on tomorrow. I will be on Thursday. I'm gonna take a break tomorrow. But salute to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, even though my Cash App got a lot of cobwebs in it, hit a nigga up on the Cash App. Peace out, y'all. A-Town down, as my boy Usher would say. Yeah.